today. I want to help you with your feelings for the person that you love. Let's see what comes out. Okay. So, the Four of Swords is out here with the Star. So, when it comes to how you've been feeling for the person that you love, I see where you are ready for peace in this connection. You are ready for things to feel like what you have been hoping they would be, what you have been wanting for yourself and wanting for this connection, and hoping that the other person wants for themselves and for your connection. I see where the two of you have really needed some time. This may be over the last 4 months to, I would say, 3 years feels significant with the healing journey there. So I see where both of you are in a place of understanding that the lessons that you needed to learn, the things that you needed to experience, the people that you needed to meet, the feelings that needed to be felt, those were all very significant things that if they did not take place, you would not feel as ready and as comfortable and as confident for this connection as what you do now today. I can see where the two of you have felt like you were ready so many times, and maybe so many times you've wanted to reach out to each other and you were uncertain, especially as it looks like one of you has really made a significant amount of effort into this connection, and while the other has made some effort, it's definitely easy to be a little curious on what this person's genuine intentions are when some mixed signals and feelings seem to come around, and words and actions are not in alignment, and it can be very difficult to trust the process. And then you start to fear the worst. Well, what if things will not work out? What if I'm no longer able to hope for a connection with this person or try to feed my energy to this connection? Because even when you and this person are separated, and maybe the two of you are at an actual physical distance, or maybe it's just emotional, maybe it's both, but when you're not able to really feed the energy of this connection, there's a feeling there. And when the fear comes on of what if I cannot really put the love that I have for this person into this connection in one way or another, if I lose them, let's not talk about that feeling. So I can understand where the two of you really are in a space of hoping for the best and trying not to think about the rest. And it's becoming increasingly more difficult with the two of you continuing to feel this distance from each other. I see where the two of you are really hoping to have some supportive feelings being shared and expressed, and supportive for you and how you feel, but just supportive for your connection in general. If the two of you could hear some reassuring words from each other, I feel like it would be very helpful for this connection. And starting slow, just coming back together, maybe communicate about something that the two of you love, something that you're passionate about, something that reminds the both of you of, why you're there with each other and wanting to talk with each other, and have this conversation with each other to kind of create a little bit more peace in the communication rather than potentially lingering awkward energy. So the Queen of Cups is coming out here. So when I look at her, she says, focus on the feeling, not the fear. So with that, I say, the more you can allow yourself to remember what you do want with this person instead of what you don't want, the more positive of an outcome you're likely to have, especially if you allow for a little bit of patience and peace with this communication. You might not know exactly what to say in response to what they say. It might take you 7 business minutes to come up with a response, and that's okay, darling. It might take them 9 business minutes or 29 business minutes to come up with the response, and that's okay too, okay? The point overall is that you're focusing on what you do want and protecting that and honoring those feelings and allowing yourself to not bring in any other negative energies that could potentially pull your focus from, again, feeding what you do want. So let's see any final things here that's come out. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is here, and the Nine of Cups is giving an overall message of, you know that you are ready. You know that this person is ready. Something in you is saying they are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be continuing to feel some sort of pull like a magnet across the room. I am seeing where it is very significant right now that you allow yourself to say, I want this and I can have it. Because the more you continue to tell yourself that you want this and the possibility that you might not have it is a higher odd, that's more likely going to be what's going to happen, because you will not have those thoughts and feelings and actions in alignment that will help support you actually having a chance with this person. Communication, confidence are key, okay? I will say though too, with the odds being slim, side note, because one time I went to the movies and I thought, what are the odds that the person sitting next to me is not going to show up? And guess what? They didn't show up. The whole movie, they never showed up. And then the next time that I went to the movies, guess what? Somebody was sitting next to me and I thought, okay, what are the odds? I'm back in the same movie theater. What are the odds? Again, this person doesn't show up again. Guess what? It happened again. So 2 times I went to the movie theater and the person that was supposed to be sitting next to me did not show up. I know. What are the odds, right? Same thing with this person. Allow yourself to just feel a little open and give them the opportunity to respond. I know you may be a little terrified of what they may say, but you may just be pleasantly surprised.